now, and I get to show it. I get to show every nasty tweet, horrible thing these people said. And I'm so excited by it. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, your favorite YouTube harpy, huge Star Trek fan. I'm not gonna do another take. I'm human sometimes when I'm not a robot. I had a little rant. I did have a little rant about this. About the little flame war that people got into over on Twitter the other day over a certain podcast host who, you know, now that it's news, well, you've become a public figure now that you're newsworthy, especially when you're getting into a flame war with a celebrity and getting your ass owned for it. Now I can show it. I can show it all under fair use because this is public information, at least at the time it was out there. Oh, yes, it was. It's screenshotted and everything. 100% fair use, 100% non-community strikeable. Keep that in mind, YouTube, because this is all public information out there on a news site. What news site is this? Well, this one is bounding into comics. It is a news site. Now I get it. Now. William Shatner, and obviously never tweet at these people, never engage these people. We don't engage them. We monetize them. We make fun of them. And we lecture on, you know, maybe they're not being the best Star Trek fans they can be. You know, maybe I'm a little over negative reviewing Discovery because it's just so bad. It's a bad show. Maybe I exaggerate for comedic effect. I don't wish anybody involved harm, death, personal misfortune, I guess would be the word. But some Star Trek fans do, and including wishing harm upon Mr. Star Trek himself. He's really right beneath Gene Roddenberry as far as I'm concerned as what Star Trek represents, right? Well, somebody says, hot take, I really wish the real Nimoy was alive rather than Shatner. We've already seen this. So let's read the article. William Shatner, who played Captain Kirk in Star Trek, the original series, responded to a Star Trek podcast host. See, a public figure, a podcast host who is a public figure. I'm waiting for them to try and community guideline this one. Public figure, YouTube. We will fight this. Don't make me get the lawyers involved on this one. You don't want that. You really don't want that. Who wish he was dead? Heather Ray of the Tricorder Transmission, a Star Trek-centric podcast, took to Twitter to wish William Shatner was dead. Ray has since deleted the tweet, but you can see the screenshot below. And now keep in mind, her full handle is soon, Star Trek Las Vegas, where I'm going to be. And I have a GoFundMe if you guys would like to contribute to that. It is still up. I will link that in the description below, you know, maybe to help get me, I don't know, a little bit of extra muscle there while I'm there to just in case any of these people want to start anything, you know. I am there to enjoy and celebrate Star Trek, not be, you know... We don't want another quartering situation here, so I'm going to stay on my side, and they can go and hate Star Trek creators all they want, while, you know, the rest of us can complain about the show's quality lately and celebrate when it was good, right? As reported by Critical Blast, Ray would defend her tweet and then double down, writing, I simply wish that a better person who believed in equality was the one still with us. I won't apologize for that. You know, you have the right to your opinion. You have the right to say whatever stupid thing you want. But when you're hurting a brand and crossing a line like that, then it becomes a problem, sweetie. Because it becomes a real problem because like I said, I am brutal with, you know, my riffing of the characters on Discovery, the writing of Discovery. I don't wish any of them dead or harm. I don't even like having, like, I don't even realize that they're tagged in tweets I'm in, right? If I'm like, oh, Star Trek Discovery, blah, 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 sucks, it's stupid, and blah, blah, blah. I don't mean that to, like, engage or any of that stuff. A lot of that's just my opinion. A lot of that's me just making a snarky comment when I see something dumb on the Star Trek Twitter thing, right? And that's my right too, right? And so she starts playing the victim. If you believe, or if you would all believe I deserve the abuse directed at me because of this tweet, please unfollow me. It's truly amazing what you think is a death threat. Oh, no, sweetie. We didn't think it was an actual legit serious death threat. Nobody thought it was a legit death threat. We just thought it was extremely disrespectful and crossed the line when you were a brand representative for a podcast that is Star Trek centric. All right? You got me, that would be like me having a Star Wars channel and trashing Star Wars constantly, like the characters. Like, every character is horrible, or actually not even the characters, the actors, right? Oh, Mark Hamill, blah, 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 or Rose, yeah, not even the characters, the actors, right? Sorry, I misspoke. It's very late. Maybe you've got like 4 hours sleep in the last 3 days. I apologize. So if I misspeak, I'll try and correct myself here. But no, when, even on Midnight's Edge After Dark, when we were over there complaining about Star Trek, we also complained about a lot of other things, and it's the characters not wishing death upon any of the actors. Not even when we're complaining about Brie Larson, and how many times do I say her own fans probably we need to protect her from. But no, like, we don't want to engage. We just want to complain, right? We never cross the line of wishing anybody harm. Ever here, right? So she's not apologizing. William Shatner, what a thing to tweet. Here's the tweet pic. So that's what he retweeted. His response would come under attack from another member of the Tricorder Transmission podcast, Admiral Fliss. So this is another one. I believe I was preemptively blocked by every single person on this podcast. Don't know any of them, never interacted with them. All I know is that We Are Starfleet hashtag, sometimes I use it to taunt them, because I know they've attacked my channel before, and I know they're going to do it again with this one, aren't they? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And you don't get to do that. No, you don't. Because this is news, and now you're public figures. Have fun. Fliss would attack Shatner in a now deleted tweet describing him as a cis-het white male privilege. Don't you say that, Admiral Fliss. Stop. And one for flinching. Would attack Shatner in a now deleted tweet describing him as having cis white male privilege. What a... And you know what? I have the LGBT flag on my thing. I've gone down on women before. Probably more than they have, and they probably just exploit it for their little pity party on Twitter, right? For their little pity. Oh, have pity on me, please. I didn't say anything wrong. You can't say anything bad about me because I'm a protected piece of... Shut up. Seriously, shut up. She would also attempt to paint Shatner, bringing attention to the tweet, as turning his fan base against a member of the queer Star Trek community, playing the victim when you shouldn't be. Queer or not, had nothing to do with it. The fact that she's tweeting out something stupid and bitchy and very disrespectful. Now, keep in mind, I don't think I tweeted out anything that disrespectful other than she should probably be banned if she's really wishing death or thinks that these people should die, right? Maybe she should be banned from the convention, right? That I'm going to be at, along with Gary from Nerdrotic, Midnight's Edge, Trek Yards. A lot of us are going to be there, so... The cis-het white male privilege exhibited by William Shatner by turning his fan base against a member of the queer Star Trek. Why is there a queer Star Trek community? Why isn't there just a Star Trek community? Aren't we a little past that? I mean, aren't you a little separatist to be discluding heterosexuals from your group? Isn't that a little bit, I don't know, bigoted and prejudiced? Just saying, you can't have your little queer Star Trek group. That's not very inclusive now, is it? Being somebody who's a member of the LGBT community myself, I could say that. Not very fair. You know what? Go ahead and say that. I'll give you permission. I'll give you my gay card. Even though it's the B. I'm the B. I am a B sometimes, but the B in LGBT, right? Oh, God. Over a flippant and forgettable opinion is absolutely shameful. It's not. It's really disrespectful. How fragile his ego must be that a random person can upset him so. You know, and it's not a random person, sweetie. It is a member of a Star Trek podcast. Do you understand? Do you understand? Yes, because she says a death threat, and I react. So, of course, let's just ignore the death threat and make the fact about her LGBTQIA status to exonerate her actions. You should be ashamed of yourself. Hashtag Trek troll. You know, thank you, Captain, for Admiral. For standing up to these twits, right? Seriously, please stand up to these twits. And by twit, I mean twit of Twitter, you know, short for Twitter. Since the coward deleted her tweet, you can see how she played down the death wish as flippant and forgettable. You don't wish death upon somebody, especially in their 80s. Come on. How shitty of a person do you have to be to do that? Especially Shatner. This is Captain Kirk. What the fuck? If you don't like Captain Kirk, why the fuck are you a Star Trek fan? Legit. Seriously, why are you a Star Trek fan if you don't like Captain Kirk? Because that's the kind of Star Trek fans we have now, it seems. It seems that we have a lot of Star Trek fans who don't like Star Trek. Shatner would add that the Tricorder show continues to send people to attack him. Funny how that Tricorder podcast network keeps sending people to attack me when one of their own sent me a death threat. Well, I mean, yes, you're a white man that they forget is Jewish, right? And also a protected group. By the way, also a protected group, honey. The Tricorder transmission would eventually issue their own statement saying, "We harbor no ill will for William Shatner, only appreciate and love his work." That's what she should have said. She said, "No, I said something stupid. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking." Right? If I say something stupid, I will apologize for it. I swear. If there's something where I accidentally said something, I'll apologize for it. Because no, I mean, obviously I don't ever intend actual harm on any of these people. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Ever. Even these idiots on Twitter. Even these fucking people, like the Tricorder transmissions, who've blocked me when I've never even heard of them, right? But see, that's me. I don't go out and seek out the positive discovery people, you know, which I assume are the only people who would attack William Shatner, are all these noopies, you know, all these little new people who are coming in to the fandoms, right? These little, they're probably in their 20s. They probably I don't know anything about these people because I've never clicked on their shit. I don't listen to their stuff. I listen to Midnight's Edge and I listen to Nerdrotic or Doomcock or my own opinions, Anti-Trekker or Trek Yards. I listen to a lot, or Reloaded. I listen to a lot of the Trek people, right? Not so much lately. I can't really listen to anybody else's stuff because that tends to tarnish my own opinion. So I might catch up and see what somebody says after the fact. But no, like, I make my own opinions of this stuff. I don't go out and seek out, you know, somebody just to hate click. I don't seek out somebody who has a different opinion, who loves one thing that I don't, to hate watch or stalk or harass or bully or intimidate like I get on my channel from this side. Right? That's why I've never heard of these people before. Oh, but they've certainly probably heard of me because I'm blocked. So here's their tweet. They would add, "The remark was not intended as a threat or to promote harm to anyone. Although her account has been made private, she accepted responsibility for the poor wording and deleted the tweet and regrets having made it." But she really didn't, though. "The remark was not intended as a threat, blah, blah, blah." So that's their tweet. Shatner would respond to the Tricorder transmission statements, clearly mocking them. "Deeply saddened that someone who has a history of saying she wishes I was dead left your organization, but you have no ill will." He then questioned, "Is that a backhanded slam at me? You should have removed her immediately, but instead you allowed others of your crew to attack as well." And here's where we love Mr. Shatner. So let me see if I can pull these up where we can actually see them, because they're linked in the article and they are public because now they're part of news and we can actually use them because they're news. And yes, I'm singing it. I'm excited because I never get to use these. So, and here is this where he's linked it all. And here's her hot take. Here's this one. So he has linked them all in his and I love that he did. And I really love that he did. Yeah, so just it's just kind of refreshing. It is kind of refreshing in a lot of ways. Here, let me resize this a little bit. I just want to go over there and show that, yeah, they're there. Shatner also tweeted that he believes anyone who uses the Star Trek name podcast or fan production should not be should be inclusive, not exclusive, and her hatred towards poorly worded tweets should be disallowed from using any reference to Star Trek in marketing their show. Yes. So here's what he says here. And it sends to, I don't know who that is. Shatner would continue to defend himself. He would note that this isn't the first time Ray has made such a statement. Oh, see? She has a history of this. So here we go. This is the first time she's posted it. She's a cheerleader at Star Trek Las Vegas. She also did several at Star Trek podcasts. Oh, the bitch works for Star Trek and she hates you. This is what I say, that Star Trek now is for people who hate Star Trek. Clearly hate Star Trek now. And you know, if they make good show, I would be praising the crap out of it like I do the Orville. Because that's Star Trek now, right? I'm truly ashamed of your behavior, Mr. Shatner. You made the internet bully a person based on what you assumed she meant. Did you bother to ask her? I doubt you took the time. Oh, shut up. Since you know her, ask her how many times she's posted or said that poorly worded statement. # many times. I only got her this time. Again, I do respect your opinion. I happen to know her and don't believe harm. So this is him proving that these people are attacking him. I believe I've got most of these people blocked when they started harassing me. So I had 2 instances of people kind of in that little We Are Starfleet group. One was in October, and that's when they tried the little community strike where they're like, oh no, you're showing my personal information. No, you're putting it on Twitter, and it's now news. It is now news, so now I can show it because you're public figures now, because you're news. Loophole. And I'm reacting to the news. And and of course we're listing our source, Twitter, and bounding into comics. This isn't for me. For the record, I'm no longer associated with the Tricorder Transmissions Podcast Network. Admiral Fliss got her little butt fired, or his, or whoever. I don't care. I didn't click. I can't tell your gender pronoun just by hovering here on this page, and I'm not going to click you, because I'm pretty sure I'm blocked from you. What do you make in your Shatner's response to Ray Fliss and the Tricorder Transmission Network? I'm proud to call him Captain Kirk. I am. I really, truly am. And, these are the pro-Trek podcasts. These are the ones, like we keep saying, we complain about the quality of the show. We don't complain about the actors wishing them dead. We don't complain about Alex Kurtzman wishing him dead. We complain about Alex Kurtzman needing to make something that's more suited to his needs, right? His level of intelligence. With this type of stuff, I'm going to count this as a win today until they flag it, because they're going to. Tell me what you guys think, because like I said, I'm so happy that I finally get to actually show you all of this and not just like the one thing and rant and complain. Because like I said in my last video, just ranting about the one tweet, the disrespect it takes to wish death upon anyone it's you either have to be very childish or very hateful, or both, and this might be the new level of mentality, of type of people they want in the fandom, which, all I can say to that right now, and this is me being like the most fair, and this is me being like the most level-headed, I really hope that they can actually watch and appreciate and absorb what Star Trek really means. The hopeful, optimistic, working together without waving the, oh, you can't say anything bad about me. You can't ever say anything bad about me because I have this flag on my Twitter profile. You can't say anything bad about, I can't be held accountable because I have this flag on my Twitter profile. Right? Hopefully we can get past that tokenism, that it's childish. It is so childish to hide behind a flag on Twitter. Rainbow or not, it is childish to hide behind a flag on Twitter to protect you and hold you and not hold you responsible and accountable for the stuff you said. And, should she be banned from Star Trek Las Vegas? Probably. Maybe not. Maybe just stay away from us. Stay away from all of the people that I associate with. And I think we'll all be happy. But thank you guys so much for watching. I am Mecha42, and I will see you in Star Trek Las Vegas. Oh my god, month and a half. Or a Midnight's Edge After Dark, or in Creepy Little Book talking paranormal and ghosts and all kinds of spoopy stuff. I will. Oh yeah, here's my PO box. Since if you wanna get mad at me for reporting on the news or at least reacting to the news, the actual news now that it's actually news. Mecha Random 42, PO Box 1566, Loveland, Colorado 80539. And I will see you guys on the next video or live stream. Bye! Thanks for watching! If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!